Hello, this is the story of Amy Kujak. I was born January 4th, 1990 to two wonderful parents and a proud older brother, Michael. 2 years later, younger brother David was born, and we had a full, happy, and sometimes loud household. Growing up, we spent a lot of time together as a family, either outdoors, on trips, or playing made-up games. My brothers and I went to a Catholic parochial school through 8th grade. Our school and neighborhood was predominantly white with a lack of diversity. I never knew a different life or family dynamic until high school. My family has been such an impact on me for growing up, becoming who I am today, and especially as a teacher. Something my mother instilled in all three of her children was the love for reading. We all had a book in our hands for a majority of our childhoods. We always made a trip to the bookstore before every holiday and trip for new books to bring with us. The bookshelves in our house were, and still are, bowing under the weight of all the books. We were definitely a lower middle class family, and we lived a simple life, but we always had what we needed and were fortunate to take many trips. Through my dad's work, we were able to travel along with him to some of his conventions. Some of the places we traveled to through his work were San Diego, Washington, D.C., Nevada, and Hawaii. In addition to that, we tried to take a new camping trip every summer or fall. The highlight of these trips is when we traveled to South Dakota. Since I was young, school was always something I enjoyed. I loved learning new things and being exposed to different experiences. I always strived to do my best and was probably considered a teacher's pet in elementary school. This is a big reason why I wanted to become a teacher. Sports is an area where I really excelled and felt comfortable with. I first started playing basketball in 4th grade and fell in love with team sports. In high school, I joined volleyball, basketball, and softball. It helped growing up with two brothers because I had a very competitive side. In college, I knew I wanted to play volleyball. Fortunately, I was able to play at St. Mary's University in Winona, Minnesota, a small D3 school. The highlight from my 4 years as a college athlete was going to the NCAA tournament my sophomore year in 2009. We were one of the top 64 teams in the nation at the D3 level, and that was incredible. An experience that greatly shaped my life was the opportunity to teach English at a summer camp in Latvia. I learned to be grateful for what I had and always give more to others. Other experiences in college was my involvement in a service organization called SOUL, standing for Serving Others United in Love. Through SOUL, I went on 2 mission trips. The first mission trip was to West Virginia to Colwood, the home of the Rocket Boys. Here we helped finish a house for a needy family. The second trip was to Red Lake, Minnesota to the Indian Reservation. Here we volunteered at the parochial school. These trips taught me to be selfless and that there are always people that need my help. Another experience through college was the ability to take 2 international trips through volleyball. My freshman year, we traveled to Greece, and my senior year, we traveled to Italy. These trips not only let me see more of the world, but also how other people lived. After college, I was incredibly blessed to get a job as a 2nd grade teacher in Whitehall, Wisconsin. It was very fortunate, especially just graduating from college. A year later, I met my wonderful fiancé, Chris. Together, we have been on many adventures and love going to events together. Some examples of these are Badger games, Packer games, Brewer games, and several comedians. This summer, he proposed on top of Rocky Mountain National Park, and our wedding date is set for April 30th of this year. We have been incredibly busy getting ready to plan a wedding. He has been incredibly supportive of my dream of getting a master's, and I could not be doing this without his support. Lastly, my students are huge factors into shaping me into the person I am today. I learned so much from them about how to be an effective and caring teacher. They are the driving force for who I am today.